Okay guys, so within this video, we are going to be talking about Mob of the Dead Remastered for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, within my last video, it was like the Origins and Ascension textures were being added to Black Ops 3, and we were freaking out. We were talking about remastered maps and all this different stuff, and I really went through, DLC 5. Is that possible? How we're going to see these maps are released. Are these maps going to be released individually for a couple dollars each? Maybe they'll release it for free for season pass holders. I wish they would do that. They probably won't. But we talked about all the methods in which they would give us remaster maps. This video and the next couple of videos, we're not really going to do that. We're going to just assume it may or may not happen. There's a good chance it will. There's more of a chance than there ever was before that we will see remaster maps for Black Ops 3 Zombies, especially because of the state of Infinite Warfare. And Activision, they just need people to play Call of Duty. That aside, we are going to be talking about the maps itself. And if Mob of the Dead were to be remastered, how is it going to look like? What is it going to do? What can you add to it? What can you do to Mob of the Dead to make it the perfect remastered map? That's really what I want to go through within these different videos. I want you guys to leave a map below in the comment section to talk about for next video, because again, this one's going to be only Mob of the Dead, not really just talking about all different maps in general, how it's going to happen. I want to talk about what they can add, what they can change to Mob of the Dead to make it an insane remaster map for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Leave the map you want me to cover in next video below. If you see the map already, like the comment, the comment with the most likes or anything like that, or the most comment I see, will be the one I pick for the next video, and you guys know how that works. Again, if we can go for 150 likes, that'd be greatly appreciated. Last video, we did hit over 100 likes, so thank you guys so much for that. It shows me that you still want to see zombies videos and you're still interested in this stuff, because I think it's going to be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. So, that being said, let's get started. We're going to go straight into guns, because guns, sort of, I feel like weapons, they're just an underrated part of zombies. Now, I know a lot of people care about weapons, but I feel like when you play zombies, let me word it like this. People don't know how much of a difference a weapon can make on a map. Now, if you think about Black Ops 2 Mob of the Dead, and just put like a random really shitty weapon, like put the SMR in Mob of the Dead. Put just random, even like Black Ops 3 weapons, some of those Black Ops 3 SMGs, like the Vesper, just like the VMP, and some of the sniper, some of the snipers, I forgot all of them from Black Ops 3, honestly. They just don't fit with the map. And with Mob of the Dead, the Black Ops 2 weapons, they had the Tommy gun, they had the Uzi, but like overall, those weapons didn't really fit. If you had Mob of the Dead with only the guns, okay, maybe you can add the Blundergat, whatever, in the Death Machine, but like only the guns of that era, 1920s, 1930s, that would add so much to the map. It adds so much to depth, like actual guns that like mobsters use and like prison guards used during that time. And just, I don't know, man, I feel like really guns during that era would make so much of a cool atmosphere for Mob of the Dead. Another thing, and I'm really leaning towards that perspective. Leave a comment below what you guys think. Another idea would basically be having a mix of guns, like any gun from any game you can use within the map. Like in Mob Tools, you basically, Black Ops 3 Mob Tools, you can literally have any single weapon you can ever want from any Treyarch game, any other Call of Duty game for that matter, maybe any other first-person shooter game. So maybe you can say, for Mob of the Dead Remastered, I just want any weapon. I literally just want to use any weapon from any map I've ever played, bring it all together into one map, and it'll be cool. So that idea, it's cool, but I would rather have the guns of the era to really fit with the map and make it just as gritty and as just insane as possible. That's the first thing there. Obviously, boss, you can really keep Brutus. I don't think you should change much. Maybe there's different like intricate stuff you can change. I mean, I think the boss is fine. Again, our goal isn't to completely revamp the map, It's just to sort of finalize it and really make it a perfect map, So, boss will keep the same. A lot of the stuff we are going to keep the same. Perks, I think you can add PhD, you can add Mule Kick, you can add Stamina. Like, these are things that, come on, why the hell not? Is it really going to change the map that much? If anything, it'll make it a lot more fun. Look, everyone wants PhD. Obviously, in some terms, PhD isn't like the craziest perk ever. It's a meme, that's one thing. And it's definitely a perk that everyone just loves to talk about, THT. But PhD, you jump around, maybe when you're using the Blundergat and the thing explodes, like with the acid gat and stuff, you don't get damage from that. Or if you're going through the acid traps, I know there's a thing with the shield, but also if you have PhD, you're also immune to the acid and the acid traps, just different stuff like that. It'll make it a cool map. Why not? PhD is a great perk all around. Mule Kick, you should have Mule Kick. Stamina up, same thing. You know, it's just sort of simple things there. So perks, that should be a given. And any other perks, custom perks, I don't really know if they should do that. Again, we're thinking Black Ops 3, we're thinking Treyarch. Are they really going to add custom perks? I know there was the whole thing with Banana Colada, and then within Garage Covey, they sort of added Banana Colada to some extent, which was a crazy thing. Who knows if there was influence there? Could have been. Never know. Chances are that there was maybe. I don't know. You never know. You never know. But again, if you think about Shrek, we're not going to see like Ammo-matic or anything like that, or any of these crazy custom perks. It's just not going to happen. So if anything, PhD Mule Kick Stamina Up would be the most likely perks to be added to the map, and that'd be pretty sick as well. Now moving through with the actual map itself, this is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of, now this could be controversial because again, people say, look, if I want Mob of the Dead Remastered, I want a map that is just Mob of the Dead, put it over, increase the graphics, and then that's it. I just want to play that map and that's all. But the problem is, I feel that Mob of the Dead itself, if you, and we'll go through in depth how this will work in specific examples, but if you add to the map, and if you add certain locations and extend certain parts of the map, it would be such an insane map. I know there's the custom zombies map on World at War, and it's like the sort of unannounced remake of Mob of the Dead. It isn't really a remake, but it sort of is, you know. I forgot what the map is called. I did it on a live stream once. It's such a good map. I think everyone, the people that know custom zombies, they know that Mob of the Dead remake map, some like Citadel of the Dead or something like that. It's such an insane map, but it's so big and it's so crazy, and there's so many different pathways you go. And I feel like if they did that to Mob of the Dead, it'd be such a realistic, insane map. And let me go specifically where you can extend at least, because, you know, people are just like, okay, you can't just say extend the map. One thing, there, you have the main prison building. The actual Alcatraz Island, there are different areas of the island. Even in the loading screen, you see in the loading screen, there are separate prison blocks, separate buildings, separate locations on the island that you can really expand to the public. I would say expand the docks, definitely. Expand the outside area. The outside area is so cool, and I feel like if they did sort of this wrap around the building, that would be so sick. So instead of just having this small dock area where you really just, you go outside and then basically you go back inside immediately. I feel like I want to experience more of that really sick, like eerie nature of the island. So you wrap around the prison block and then maybe you go back in at the spawn or something. And you know how the spawn, you look out the windows and you see there's an outside area, you wrap around there. You can extend definitely the actual prison blocks within the building. So not just the outside, but the inside. You know how you have the long corridors of prison cells and all this insane stuff. Extend that straight down. Make it so it's almost like a maze or something. You know, you don't need to necessarily train in there, but it's just cool to like run through up and down these different prison cells. I feel like when you're playing Mob of the Dead, it's a really sick map, but it cuts you off in different insane areas. I feel like you can experience so much more of what a real prison is like, an abandoned prison, a prison, you know, overrun by zombies, and just, I think they can do a lot more with just simply extending some of those prison blocks. They don't need to put anything in there, like, they don't need to make any sense, you know? Just expanding the vibe of the map would be so freaking insane. Now you talk about different rooms, like the warden's office, the cafeteria. There's not much you can do with that, honestly. I feel like those areas, you know, again, would be cut off. Those are like the edges of the building. The separate building, you know, like I said, on Alcatraz Island, they're separate locations. You can do the same thing there as well. Maybe they can add new Easter eggs, new rooms there. Now the problem is, I'm honestly getting all hyped up right now, because I think I'm just envisioning this, and I feel like it'd just be such a sick thing. But the problem is, and I do understand this, and I don't want to be hated on, you know, is it a bit too much? Is it too much to ask to add stuff like that? Would it be ever? And obviously, look, if Black Ops 3, if Treyarch, they really want to take their time, probably wouldn't be that long, but, you know, take their time and make this insane Mob of the Dead map. And again, it's not a remake, it's more of a remaster with additions, because Mob of the Dead Remake, when I think of remakes, I think of things completely done over. Remaster, I'm thinking like, okay, you go through, you change a bit of stuff, change the graphics. This is probably remake, honestly. But look, whatever the term is, remastered, remake, I feel like I used to get hated on as well. Like, oh, this is not a remake, this is a remaster, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. People are going to say, this is crazy. Why are you changing Mob of the Dead? What are you doing to Mob of the Dead? Like, I want it like this. I don't want them to do all this insane stuff, ruin the vibe of the map, ruin the flow of the map. And to that, I don't really know. I don't even know how to respond, honestly. I don't know where I was going with that. Because I just want more Mob of the Dead. I just want more Mob of the Dead. So, I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how it would be. But I just want to experience just more of that map, more of that location, you know? And I think a great way to do it would be to do what I just said. Expand the outside areas, expand the docks, wrap it around the prison, you know, add in a whole nother building. Doesn't need to be as big as the main building, maybe a smaller building separately. You have to go outside and then back inside to get to it, like the actual real life location. And yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be such a sick thing. Leave a comment below if you're watching at the end of this video. Sal. Comment below, Sal, if you're watching at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. And yeah, that's really it. Also, leave a comment. I guess, you know, if you already did before, that's cool. But again, leave a comment below what map you want me to cover in the next video. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to stream right now. Maybe I'll upload this video tomorrow. And then I'll stream right now, get some Mob of the Dead gameplay to make it like an actual video. Because I keep on using this Shadow's Wheel game, but I'm getting sick of Shadow's Wheel, man. I've been putting out so many of my videos, but Mob of the Dead gameplay in this video. Leave a comment below what map you want to see next. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.